McAllister almost nicked away from Burnley by China. Step with the touch. Anthony turning away from Ryan Gravenberg. It's a Liverpool throw-in, but how many times over the years of watching football, Jim, have we seen one team dominate, fail to break through, and then what do you know? The other one goes down the other end and nicks a goal.
Well, I mean, you know, Burnley did it a few years back at Anfield. There's Ashley Barnes, the penalty. That's right.
McAllister from Kirkes. Gravenberg trying to play quickly, but Kyle Walker was there flying over it, and he's done well. Soberstein has a head start. Liverpool with almost, well, actually slightly over 4 times as many passes as Burnley, with almost twice as many accurate passes. But maybe not enough zip about Liverpool, enough movement, Jim, as you said earlier.
I mean, the goal now is credit to the home side, because they're making it very, very difficult, and it's through discipline.
The team in green at the moment are at the doors of a labyrinth, and they can't work their way out how to get through it. Here's Kitike running into another blind alley. Anthony with the forward ball to Feaston. Let's to his right hand side. This is live for Stephen Burnley. Taking on Virgil van Dijk. And that might be a corner.
He was a phenomenal Van Dijk.
They won't get many of these opportunities, but they might get enough to just keep Liverpool honest at the back. 15 minutes of the first half to play. Ryan Gravenberg for Liverpool. Tipped up, Dubravka is stretching, Gravenberg blocked. Now Soboslai on its way through.
It's a corner. It's gone off. Jack Anthony. The referee obliged. Difficult to call that.
Yeah, inconclusive from that angle, but Liverpool have the corner kick. Fitz will take. Just over Kitike. Anthony on the heel. Florian Wirtz. That's a really good challenge to win the ball back. It's very nearly attack against defence, but quite 100% attack against defence. The game is being played to suit Parker's plan. McAllister, Esteve. Soboslai for Kitike.
got to be careful of a Burnley break because Kanate was dropped a bit, but Van Dijk were basically holding their position around the box.
Then Chowder, McAllister got a boot in. Hartman and Salah together. And it's a foul.
Sarcastic cheers all on turf Michael Oliver has given them a decision.
A screaming ovation for the decision.
That's what makes you happy.
Kirkes has to be careful, having had a yellow card for simulation.
I think once they disconnected, I think Anthony went to ground rather easily, but there was a tug.
Now this is really Burnley's first opportunity with the Cities to get significant numbers forward around the Liverpool penalty area. Kaminsky Hartman is going to take this free kick forward. And who did that skim off last? I think it was Ekdal, and it's a goal kick. Just got himself in front of Kirkes.
Yeah, Kirkes was in a little bit of trouble. I mean, he kind of dropped back at one stage and then had to get level with the rest of his defence. And Ekdal thought on the back of that he could just get a yard on him, but it did come off the speed.
Liverpool might have won their first 3 Premier League games in this season, but they, under different circumstances, with things falling the other way, might not have won any of them actually.
Well, it was the Newcastle one, which was the big win. You know, it wasn't a great performance, and that was somewhat of a steal.
It didn't look like they beat Bournemouth on the opening day until quite late on at Anfield. Here's Mohamed Salah for McAllister.
Yeah, that was a little shaky too, Steve. Yeah.
Gakpo for Kirkes. Kyle Walker's played in a team which is quite so backs to the wall for rather a long time. When you look at the clubs he has on his CV, remember Tottenham Hotspur or Manchester City or Milan being a backs to the wall side too often, but he knows how to defend. Into the last 10, Gakpo with this corner kick to Will he try and get Burnley moving forward quickly? He does. Feeds it into Kyle Walker. Chowder, Anthony and Foster forward. Jordan Anthony. Sure, could take it. Kirkes is going to take this forward, but Andrew Robertson is going to bring it in for Kirkes is on. You call it. So sure, Kirkes, there is a clear and present danger in getting another yard. That little back heel from Charlotte is very effective. Lawrence balls. Is the shout from the home fans. So Kwindilski Hartman will take this corner kick for Burnley, and it's a decent one. Van Dijk got his head on it. Hartman will recover. 5 or 6 in there. Header from Ekitike has come to Mohamed Salah. Florian Wirtz is way away on his right hand side. Salah will know that. He isn't going to find him. I'm not sure if it's going to take to find Wirtz or to find the far corner, but either way, it was betwixt and between. But it's a change. Kirkes is coming off. To a chorus of disapproval. Yellow carding for a dive. It's been an inauspicious 37 minutes for Liverpool's Hungarian left back.
Individually last time round, so able to play for again.
I think I'd like to say that Andrew Roberts actually got his first Premier League assist of last season in April. But he is the last Liverpool player who is still a Liverpool player to score a goal against Burnley. Liverpool's last 13 goals against Burnley were scored by players who are no longer at the club or who sadly in Diogo Jota's case are no longer with us. Here is Robertson wriggling through and outside of the left boot. From Dubravka, and it's a long time since Andrew Robertson found himself in that kind of position.
I love the little attempt at a nutmegs here from him. In the end, he had to go at him with the outside of his left. He couldn't get power behind it.
A stare for the ball forward, just Canate is underneath. Yes. Dubravka.
South Africa all our own ball like this. Nigeria no go go.
As it happens, Kirk has had 4 touches in the opposition box, which is Liverpool's most today.
Well, we're getting a 5th.
Very true.
Ekitike.
Someone's nice.
Nice one, Ekitike. He nearly squeezed it in.
Maybe you refer to Salah's attempt earlier on as to whether he was going for the goal, whether he was trying to cross it. Ekitike does remarkably well here to do that. I don't think he's going for goal. I think he just poked it and he got a little bit of bend on it. I think he's just basically trying to play it across the 6-yard box in hopes somebody will arrive.
Just need a little bit of spark, Liverpool. Robertson for Gakpo. Into the last 5 minutes of this first half. Gakpo inside of Walker, it deflects off Ekdal, and Liverpool will have another corner kick.
Yeah, but once more, you know exactly what's going to happen here. Especially another unleasher.
Into the corner, just clear Virgil van Dijk. Chowner. And again, Loom Chowner. Forward by Foster, that's going to reach only Allison. Chowner is chasing. One attempt on target in the game. Unsurprisingly, that's a Liverpool attempt, but that's disappointing on the slot. 1 from 10 attempts on target. That's the Andrew Robertson effort.
You could maybe say that there's a lack of energy and imagination after the international break from Liverpool, but you have to give Burnley a lot of credit for this.
This is McAllister. Liverpool still confronted by a puzzle which at the moment they cannot solve. Well, they've normally found a way, Liverpool, in the period under Arne Slot and before that under Jurgen Klopp. They normally work out a way to win in the end, but they've been a bit uninspiring in this first half, and as you say, that is all down to Burnley's organisation and planning and hard work.
You know, Burnley must be taking great relief from this as well, to have got this far and basically kept Liverpool at arm's length.
The free kick was taken from the wrong place. The free kick was offside against Jaden Anthony.
Most touches for Burnley today. Dubravka.
But only one save.
One save.
Solid shot. Kitika. Charlie in front of him. Trinate. It's back into Salah, cleared away by the stair. Can't see there being a huge amount of added time at the end of the first half. Here's Cody Gakpo. Fourth official, James Kavanagh, will come out with his board in a sec. That's McAllister. Just as Liverpool's half in microcosm, really. Well, one manager is going to be frustrated, and the other one is going to be pretty happy. Robertson. Salah trying to make in a run behind Harder, and that's well defended. Delivered early by Harman up towards Foster. McAllister's lost this. Chowner. Coming to Walker. Now, is there a twist in the tail at the end of this first half? Kyle Walker for Burnley. Down toward Luke Chowner. Ekitike. He was hoping for a pass.
He couldn't play it because he was offside. Gravenberg did well to spot that.
Here's Gakpo. Robertson, Florian Wirtz. Oh, and it nearly came to Ekitike.
Yeah, it's difficult because it looked as if Wirtz was trying to shoot a goal with his left foot, so there's too much pace on him. Ekitike was never going to be able to react in time.
Pretty frustrating for Liverpool so far, pretty satisfying for Burnley. It's Cullen's forward ball. Too much pressure on McAllister.
Keep on cut here.
You are the free kick.
Vince, McAllister, Robertson, Michael Oliver blows his whistle. Had Scott Parker written a script for that first 45 minutes, he might well have jotted down exactly what has come to pass here, because Liverpool have run into a claret, blue and white wall which they have been unable to get around, get under, get over or get through. Half time at Turf Moor. It's Burnley 0, it's Liverpool 0.
Yes, that man Scott Parker will be the happier at the moment. It's a year ago today since Liverpool last failed to score in a Premier League game, but halfway through this one, they haven't found a way past that stubborn Burnley outfit. Oliver Armstrong almost indicating he felt that was a red card. We'll discuss that and many other things when we come back next.
My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what we see. But what we feel.
You don't see football. What do you want to talk about that?
Downstar 900 actually recharge 100 naira or more before 5 p.m. and you can be a millionaire at 7 p.m. All cash prizes will be given directly into your mobile account. Dial star 900 hash. Start recharging now and stand a chance to win big in the MTN Million promo.
Enjoy bets and services on a different level. Access wide variety of betting options. Bet your favorite sports with great odds. Win big with BetBuilder. Get great bonuses and promos. Withdraw your winnings with zero stress. Download the Bet9 app on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store today.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest for insurance premium finance with free transfers and no-cost payments. And smart money management tools, you can stay smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, Nigeria's fastest growing bank.
Welcome to the
La Liga EA Sports.
There's a big one. Highest quality. And Bill has our third penalty of the day. La Liga's top marksman.
Watch La Liga live on SuperSport. The world's best football. It's on. This broadcast is proudly brought to you by Sportingbet. Play with champions.
Join the excitement with Betano, the premier sports betting platform in Nigeria and proud official partner of Aston Villa. Enjoy our award-winning experience with fantastic betting options, cash out, and engaging missions. Discover even more exclusive features. Join now and receive a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira. Betano, the game starts now.
When you choose Golden Penny Semovita, you eat with pigs. Golden Penny Semovita remains my soup's first choice because it is made from chicken and fortified with vitamins and minerals to provide a wholesome bulk food that is easy to mold, smooth to swallow, and pairs well with a variety of Nigerian soup. choice. Choose Goldie Penny Somovita, my soup's first choice.
My brother might be blind, but for him, football is not just about what we see, but what we feel.
Welcome back, Premier League Live on the road at the Etihad for you. The Manchester derby, of course, between City and United up and coming, but half time at Turf Moor, 0-0. Liverpool with 78% possession, one attempt on target, but one big talking point from that first half. That is Leslie Ugochukwu challenge on Alexis McAllister. Let's ask the gentleman, are you happy with the on-field yellow here?
No, I think it was a red card, if I'm honest, Steve. I don't think the referee's got the best view of it. He's in a good position, but as it transpires, it's not the best view, because when we see it like that, it looks quite a strong challenge. It's only on the final angle where you think, ooh, that's got a lot of force and it catches him high and it's quite dangerous. So this one now. I think that's a red card, but I don't blame VAR for not making a decision because I don't think it's an absolute howler. I think there'll be some people looking at that thinking, no, you know, he's tackled the ball and it's a little bit high, but it's not a howler. And VAR only want to send you there for a real bad decision.
But there'll be some people saying get to the right decision, and Michael said the right decision.
You'll referee every decision. That's
I should have I think that's the yellow card on first instance, which is the instance of what we've seen it. We're seeing it at a different angle, talking about height and speed. I think that the referee changed his decision.
Forcing the VAR to say go to the wrong team.
Because I would ask you why they're facing that on the yellow. You say because it's a strong attack this time. Not that when you see it from that angle, which is impossible for a referee to see. Then I'll be saying, but God, this angle and this.
I think you got VAR to confuse. This I think it's bad. VAR sits there and they can see something different. Even when we look at it from here, this is actually Michael Oliver's view. This is VAR's view. You know, Michael Oliver doesn't see that challenge, but VAR does, and they should tell him, Michael, it's probably a little bit worse than a yellow card. Go and have a look and see if you agree with that, and then you can go to the screen and you can see, yes, it's a little bit more, or it's not. Stick with this on-field decision. But I mean, for me, with VAR, you have so much inconsistency, and this is what annoys me the most about this. I don't want him to be sent off, but you know, yesterday players got sent off for that. Tomorrow someone will be sent off for that. And when are you gonna? That's a bad tackle, by the way. Really, really bad, dangerous, career-threatening challenge on somebody else's ankle. That should have some kind of repercussion, and VAR should protect that player as well.
Okay, interesting opinions. Milos Kerkez, I was about to say he's had an interesting first half, but he hasn't made it to half time because Arne Slot has made a first half substitution for the first time since December. But no surprise, Michael.
No, that's as clear a dive as you're going to see. No contact whatsoever. He's not even anticipating really a leg coming out. He's just. It's not even he's just really, really poor, deserves a yellow card. And as soon as he did it, I thought you're going to get brought off here. I mean, that was a foul, but it certainly wasn't a yellow card. He's challenged the ball. There's no real shirt there. I think that's fine. I certainly agree with Arne Slot. Right. He's probably now on one side.
And a nice situation of Andy Robertson to come off.
But yeah, I agree with the decision to take him off because he was only going to go down one road and that was going to be sent off at some point.
Okay, so Liverpool keeping 11 on the pitch. They need a goal, otherwise Burnley will get something from this game. They're trying to make it 4 wins out of 4 to start the season. At the moment, they're still going back to the top of the table, but they want to do that with 3 points. Will they find a way through in the second half? That's next.
Dial star 900 hash and recharge 100 naira or more before 5 p.m. and you could be a millionaire. At 7 p.m., all cash prizes will be paid directly into your Momo account. Dial star 900 hash. Start recharging now and stand a chance to win big in the MTN Mega Billion promo.
If I look up from Lagos, sir.
The king of virtual games.
A virtual winner? Yes, that's demonstrates win, sir.
Use Crest Ripple. What of you from up there?
I see all the touch points, sir.
Any sport section?
Better for my cross, sir.
He's the number one in mountains. Pathological optimist.
You have a bonus pick.
Hey, you. Are you ready? Welcome to the team. I am Jose Mourinho.
And we are football.com.
Care is a choice made every day. When we stop to help, we move forward together. When we show kindness, we teach it too. Our strength is in how we treat the most vulnerable. Helping one helps all. Duty of care is duty to country. Let's look out for one another. 7 for 7. Keep the promise. Live by the citizen goals. Message brought to you by the National Orientation Agency. NOA.
This is my brother America. Look at his rivals of him. Everything is like my brother might be blind. But for him, football is not just about what we see. It's running and it's but what you feel. Edition of the World Athletics Championships in spectacular resolution.
In the presence of a sporting joy that is outstanding. It's a night of history. What a season for the athlete. That was incredible. Does history happen again? A true iconic legend of our sports.
Every moment, every medal, only on Super Sports.
Sporty bet.
The world needs moms. With a splash of golden terra oil, the mom can transform the frown into a smile, change no thanks into yes please. Resolve family feuds without blowing bonus on. Providing tasty family meals without matters. With our moms, there is love. Golden terra oil, warm your love.
Less than 90 minutes to kick off now, and 75 minutes building up to the Etihad Manchester derby, and outside the stadium is our man Ian Irving.
Yeah, it's just got very noisy outside the Etihad Stadium here. The Manchester City team coach has arrived, and new signing, Gianluigi Donnarumma, has just been given a huge welcome to the Etihad Stadium by his new supporters here. We've seen Rodri, there's Nathan Ake just going for as well, and Nico Rani. You can only hear the announcer saying it as these players are right now. I can barely hear myself think. There's a lot of excitement. And the Manchester City team are here and ready in the rain for the Manchester derby.
Yeah, not long from team news now, but back to Turf Moor where we have some news. Alexis McAllister, we're discussing, of course, that challenge by Liverpool off injured and Conor Bradley on for Liverpool, Michael.
Yeah, so quite simply, Szoboszlai will go into midfield, Conor Bradley right back, and they'll shuffle it around that way. But it was a hard challenge. We all agreed that we thought it was a red card. A lot of force in it, and unfortunately, McAllister's paid the price for it.
And can Liverpool find their way through?
Well, absolutely. Had all the play. It's just a question of being brave, being patient, and they can do it. In sticky situations like this, Conor Bradley will give them a little bit of something different. He'll have his energy down the right-hand side, so I don't think it weakens the team in any way, but they'll turn that possession into a goal.
Conor Bradley getting his final few instructions, and then the North Island International coming on for Liverpool at 0-0 away at Burnley. Can they find their way through and make it 4 wins out of 4? Let's find out. Back to Jim Magdalene and Steve Wilson.
So 45 minutes for Liverpool to keep their winning start to the Premier League season going. Alexis McAllister, who did get that heavy challenge early on in the game on his ankle, is replaced. So Liverpool started the game with Szoboszlai and Kirkes as fullbacks. Start the second half with Bradley and Robertson as their fullbacks. Szoboszlai now in the midfield three. Burnley 0, Liverpool 0, and that will suit the home side very nicely if it were to stay that way. But the really intriguing thing about this game, Jim Beglin, and we were talking about it at half-time, is that you could not rule out Burnley nicking something.
No, I think as the half progressed, I think they grew their belief and their confidence. I think they feel now that they're capable of upsetting Liverpool with one of those counter-attacks, which Arne Slot, I'm sure, was warning his players about. So yeah, I think Burnley are a little more kind of chirpish.
Here's Cody Gakpo for Liverpool. Their supporters are housed on one half of the stand. Liverpool are now attacking the cricket field stand. Here is Bradley. And the late substitute appearance in Liverpool's 3-2 win at Newcastle. But that's his only first-team football so far in this season, which actually started with an injury. Van Dijk, Szoboszlai. Headed away by Esteve. Bradley. Robertson. Cody Gakpo has got himself inside the penalty area, and there might be a little touch there. But he's gone to ground. Kyle Walker was with him. Michael Oliver says it's a corner.
My impression there was he was basically trying to use the situation to go to ground and try and win a penalty. Yeah, and I think Michael Oliver has called that correctly.
Yeah, if there wasn't a coming together of boots, I think it was Gakpo's into Walker's more than the other way around. It's a corner. It's down the slow. Kitike tried to get underneath it. Foster there, 2 headers, and then just over the top. Ryan Gravenberg scored an absolute beauty of a goal at St James's Park against Newcastle.
He couldn't have come any better. Gravenberg. I mean, you could see his angst when he saw it just go over the crossbar, just about. I mean, Dubravka was doing his utmost in diving across to try and get something on it. A little deflection as well.
Which wasn't spotted, it should have been a corner, but well hit by Gravenberg. Van Dijk with a header. Bradley. Szoboszlai getting in front of Uber Chukwu. Cody Captain. Robertson's ball in. Bradley had made a run forward, and that's not far wide. It's Burnley body last into the Liverpool corner.
Yeah, Burnley disagree with that. They think the referee's got this one wrong. But that's what you get from both Bradley and Robertson. They're willing to go all the way. And we're seeing a Liverpool now with more purpose and a little more menace.
So Cody Gakpo to deliver this latest Liverpool corner. To Gakpo in the crowd as well to get a right fist on that. Conor Bradley. Vitz. Salah. And goal for Burnley. Into goal kick
Yeah, of course, he's scored against Bournemouth. The opening game, Salah. But since, as a new standard, he set for himself last season.
He has scored more than 20 goals in each of his 8 seasons at Liverpool, the most 44 in 2017-18, the fewest 23 in 1920. That's 1920, not the year 1920. Ryan Cavalry. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. The introduction of Conor Bradley has certainly lifted Liverpool.
It has. Yeah, I'm not sure who Soboslai was trying to pick out then, whether it was Salah or Bradley in the run he had made, but yes, it's much livelier going forward.
Just see Giovanni from Broncos there sitting behind Arne Slot, a new addition to Liverpool's coaching staff.
Welcome back. Come back.
Delivery from Allison from Robertson. Gakpo. Vitz. Conor Bradley. And Soboslai surrounded. Just taken off his toe. It was well done by Foster. To judge accurately and did.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the pace of Liverpool's play just now. There's much more hope in ending up with something in the way they're moving the ball about now.
Liven up. Vitz. Robertson. Gakpo. Robertson. Kitike couldn't quite get anything on it, and there was a push by the Liverpool striker on Maxi Mestev to try and create a bit of room for himself. Spotted by Michael Oliver.
Yeah, you're in my space. Get out of the way. A little too illegal.
Yeah, never not going to be a free kick. Off the left boot to Hartman. have lost their last 6 games here at Turf Moor against Liverpool. Going back to the summer of 2016. Did have that famous win at Anfield, which Jim referred to earlier. A goal to nil, Ashley Barnes penalty.
Was that the first of Liverpool's terrible run of defeats?
Yeah, they were about 4 back-to-back home defeats, didn't they?
I think it was 6. Was it? It actually went to 6.
Mohamed Salah. Dominic Salah.
Now go now, score now.
Vince. Blocked by Hardman. Out by Richard.
The ball is gone now. Now I go from now.
Making a run. He's got Kyle Walker making a run. Luke Turner down the middle. Very important touch on that.
I feel a bit for this guy, Turner, because he's made run after run in the hope of getting on the end of something, and nothing's quite come off it. But he's feeling the effects of that burst.
Into the second half. It's been a lively 10 minutes in the first, to be honest. Florian Wirtz now. Florian Wirtz, lovely change of direction. Changes.
But in turning it back on his right, he can wrap his foot round it.
This is a great one.
Yeah, it is. It was a lovely little flick around the corner. You can see that that's the target. Got to try and slip him in. But Van Dijk had made up enough ground.
Ibrahima Konate. Virgil van Dijk. Is on here, and he's found it. Ekitike's in the middle, and Rebecca.
How can you do is stand up, fire money?
Cullen.
Give her injection.
It's a nice football play there by Burnley.
The Van Dijk weekend.
It's a little bashful.
Luciana, who is signed for Lazio.
Assist. You don't give assist to
Changing
A greasy pitch because of the weather.
It's a fine, drizzly sort of rain, which is falling on the hills of Lancashire at the moment.
Autumn has certainly arrived in Burnley.
The cricket is well and truly stopped from a lofty perch. We can see the cricket field behind the Strandaway doors, the right-hand side, where Jimmy Anderson once applied his trade. Play has been stopped for some time on that side of the stand, which Liverpool are attacking. Here's Gravenberg. Into Ekitike, who's found the left in the room. It's football! Looking into his right foot, quickly enough, and that's a good clearance.
And again, really well done to Burnley because there's some nice skills in Liverpool, but the shots were never going to get through. The two in the box for Liverpool just down were Robertson and Blackwell.
Hit this. he can hit them.
Memories of that free kick against Arsenal just sprung to mind straight away. Yes, it's an open play. This one was a little cycle, which was obviously a big help to Dubravka. Good save.
Liverpool asking more questions. In comes the latest corner kick, and that's not threatening anybody. Well, he won the game effectively for Liverpool against Arsenal before the international break. That's another good strike.
Well, I said at the start of the game that we might see something from longer range from Liverpool, and we haven't seen that much. He just had that little bit of space, and Liverpool survived with it.
Taps already for Liverpool in this second half of the game. 14.5 minutes into it. It's done really well. Silver slap. Away from Charlotte. Back across the edge of the centre box. Walker back to his goalkeeper. And it's a corner kick to Liverpool.
The assistant is flagged up straight away to alert Michael Oliver.
Corner's been played to Szoboszlai outside of the boot, headed away by Salah's ball in. This is an opportunity, and the header is a cross goal from Andrew Robertson. Actually, the offside flag has gone up anyway, it wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, but I mean, the threat is there. It's much greater in this second half for Liverpool. And I mean, we're kind of borderline siege now.
Well, Burnley still finding the answers, but Liverpool are certainly now asking the questions. He's showing his heads. Room out on that left-hand side. It's Robertson on the overlap. Andretz here. Really good goal.
Outstanding.
Shoot and one fight.
And here's Hannibal. Half an hour is not the time to
Yeah, delighted to this point to keep the champions at 0-0, and very much hoping now that the focus doesn't lapse and his players can concentrate, communicate and see it through.
Now they've worked so hard to this point. Swap aside for Bradley. Bradley nicely done through the legs of Maximus. Raises his hand in the point.
I think it's a cross. I mean, it's on his weaker side, on his right foot, and I think he just gets it wrong and makes it work as if he's trying to keep it. I'm not sure that this is initial intention.
Get involved for Liverpool, he's really perked them up.
I say he's had a big influence on things, there's no doubt about that. You know, we saw Robertson in the first half, and he got the pace doing
That's not a play here. Liverpool thought they might have had a throw. Foster. Liverpool throwing off. Shading Anthony.
Incidentally, with the substitutions, nothing has changed for Burnley. It's 5-4-1 still.
Robertson, no ball. Graf kick, comfortable. Salah. 25 minutes of normal time to go or thereabouts. Ryan Gravenberg for Liverpool. Could have deflected. Still on level terms. Andrew Robertson. Dice header. Florian Wirtz way off. Straight into
Let's go, Liverpool! Hey! Go! Let's go, Burnley!
Possession. Jadon Anthony wriggling through.
A few times in this match we've had the hope from the crowd when they see a counter-attack like that, and then the immediate disappointment when it breaks down again.
Go ball now!
Bene, chiede la
Konate. Vince. Bradley. Konate was always going to get there.
Chiesa, let's him come on it, let's him.
So yes. Federico Chiesa. Ekitike. Vince. Nobody for Burnley anywhere near the halfway. Alisson has been dealing with pressure very close. Chiesa, who scored a frustration third goal in the opening weekend victory over Bournemouth at Anfield, when they lost a 2-goal lead. It was his first Premier League goal. That's a nice ball from Van Dijk into Gravenberg, taken away from him by Florentino. This opportunity to make a substitution, who is making way. On comes the Italian Federico Chiesa. Reprise his substitute appearance against Bournemouth back at the start of this Monday. Chiesa song, immediately song. He's annoyed that he didn't meet it properly. It's just glanced off. That's the kind of delivery you want into the box. Pace. Ekdal misread it, and he was basically blaming his Dave for not getting closer to Chiesa. Yeah, there's the swing of the arm and annoyance. And it's still Burnley nil, Liverpool nil. Free kick. 20 attempts for winning matches. You never know that they can teach it from this. When the stairs gone forward, Anthony and Foster's gone forward, Ekdal is up there. It's Delivered by Harman into the Liverpool penalty area and sliced, and Jaden Anthony reaching the offside flag is up anyway. And getting reset back into that pattern of Liverpool attack against Burnley defence.
Liverpool have scored 4 goals in the last 10 minutes.
He's currently doing the last 10 minutes of this game.
I doubt it.
Van Dijk. Jack Pope, forward in the middle. Pope, Robertson. 16 minutes to play. Mohamed Salah finds Salazar. Bit of room. He's waiting on. He did open up a bit.
Yeah, he realised as well that it's on the left foot, not the right, that he would prefer it with, and it's just been dragged slightly.
When they're going down the list of players and options, It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a yellow card here for Bradley.
I think Bradley is just trying to give his side of things, that he was genuinely trying to play the ball. But he did certainly catch Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to play the ball, and he's caught Anthony. Yellow card and free kick. And it's the marks of the stats on the shin. Well, there are 15 minutes to go. Let's remember that Burnley have not been beaten here since their last Premier League season. They went through the whole of the last campaign in the Championship unbeaten, and are unbeaten here so far this season, and are 15 minutes away from keeping that going.
Yeah, and it's because of this guy and what he's organised through last season and this. Tremendous.
Anthony is still receiving treatment here. This set piece will present Burnley with an opportunity. And stranger things have happened. So Anthony can continue. The rain is, of course, a disappointment in the first half. The opposition committed a flag. It's a yellow card. The player who has done 2 does not have to leave the park, leave the field of play after treatment. Free kick, Hartman delivering it into the Liverpool penalty area. Slightly less than convincing header away by Gravenberg. Josh Laura, Clyde Walker.
He took it over the we may see Frimpong yet. Now Bradley is for the card too.
Yes, that's true. Gravenberg. Salah. That's moving away from the danger area. Virgil van Dijk fans, Andrew Robertson, here's Cody Gakpo. Gakpo's ball in, headed away by a stare through to Portugal's Konate for Bradley. In again, Kyle Walker was beaten through. Who's there?
It was retrieved well by Robertson. Bit too high for Keane, isn't it?
Struggling to think of any really clear opportunities. Burnley have smothered Ryan Gravenberg. To deliver the latest Liverpool corner. Cody Gakpo's header is leaping harmlessly. Jordan Anthony is scampering away from Burnley. Dubravka has decided to roll it to Walker. Anthony. Just aged into the last 10 minutes of normal time in this game. Are Liverpool to drop points for the first time this season? A draw would take the top of the table, this embryonic table. But it's at 1 point that they came for. It's only on the turn. Breaking Florentino to Jordan Anthony. A really impressive performance, organisation and tactical discipline from Scott Parker's side. It was nothing work rate actually as well.
Yeah, it was never ever going to be very pretty. I think we've seen the desire, the enthusiasm, the unity, the work ethic, as you just said, Steve. It's all there. I just wonder over the course of the campaign whether the talent and the quality will be strong enough.
Liverpool throwing Conor Bradley to take it. This is Armando Broja who is getting ready to come on for Burnley. Scott Parker will be hoping that Broja can make his second goal. That's the intention. Let's get forward to Foster, who would be the most likely to go after making a nuisance of himself. Konate's done well. Gravenberg for Salah, pressure from Hartman. Robertson to Soberslide. Here's Robertson. Gravenberg, Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Soberslide. Soberslide. Florian Wirtz here. Twisting turning, but Florentino has actually made a few very good interceptions since he's been on the pitch over 5-10 minutes.
He's done very well. I mean, he's got extra too.
Substitutions here. Broja is ready to come on for Burnley, and honestly, it's going to make a couple of changes as well. We're going to see Jeremy Frimpong come and also he now 17 Gravenberg, Florian Wirtz. And it's maybe 2 large strides outside the Burnley penalty. This season, Liverpool scored 4 times in the last 10 minutes. Come on for him. We've seen throughout the afternoon, it's not coming off. Florian Wirtz and Ibrahima Konate are going off for Liverpool to get Frimpong and Ungama on. So can they snatch a win against now 10th Burnley? Three minutes of normal time to play. Virgil van Dijk with the header for Liverpool. Federico Chiesa with the throw. Frimpong, Bradley, Robertson's ball in, off the head of Wall, Hartman away, Gravenberg for Liverpool, Salah for Liverpool. Substitution, Jadon Anthony Maysvale and the Bray is coming on.
Not you brought down. You guys do though, number 9. You guys do.
Anthony and Foster both played their part in this Burnley performance. Some very hard yards indeed.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they've come out of the hardest lots of different ways. They've chased hard, they've run themselves ragged at times. Listen to the response. Anthony's getting from around
So on comes the Albanian international, Slough born, former Chelsea striker. And Dubravka clatters the ball away for Burnley, who are so close now. Can he do it again, the young man? He was only 16 when he swept over brilliantly at Newcastle. Celebrated his birthdays a few days after that landmark moment. Robertson for Liverpool. Stop the slide. Shrinking now for Liverpool in the 90th minute of the game. Ryan Gravenberg, Dominic Soboslai, Rio Ungumar. Soboslai. Shrinton. Hartman in front of him. Shrinton. Going to be an added 5 minutes. Salah in.
He's gone back into the centre back position as well. And he's freed up into midfield.
Raya got a touch on it. It's going to come back. It's going to back with Virgil van Dijk. And the first to 5 minutes is nearly and the downward header from Gakpo. Decided to give himself a touch before he hit it.
I just wonder whether he could have hit it first time and maybe just keep the element of surprise.
That one didn't let
Yet another Liverpool corner. Robertson to deliver. Soboslai.
Yes, penalty. That's the game sometimes. This was going, and Dubravka could do very, very little about it. Liverpool beat Bournemouth very late on. They beat Newcastle very late Well, Burnley have seconds, and they're a man short. Closes whistle. 94th minute penalty kick as well this game for Liverpool. Fast, brave-hearted Burnley, who are ultimately left distraught and defeated. Burnley 0. Leading as Liverpool 1.
With his first ever goal at Turf Moor, and that feels already at this time of the season a huge goal for Arne Slot and for Liverpool, who've now won their first 4 league games for just the 3rd time in the Premier League era. 12 out of 12, the only team with a 100% record above Arsenal, who were probably watching that thinking that's a bonus. Liverpool have dropped 2 points, but they haven't. They've got all 3, and Arsenal second with Spurs on 9 points. So Michael, let's have a look at the big incident. Hannibal, a former Manchester United player, to give away the penalty.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that it's a handball. The arms almost go towards the ball. It's in the box. It prevents the cross going in. You know, the arms don't need to be there at all. Huge sigh of relief for Liverpool fans all around the world. Imagine how the Arsenal players and Chelsea players, Manchester City players for that matter, felt when that hits the back of the net. A huge moment. Everyone saw the stadium thinking, why oh why wasn't Isak on the bench just 15 minutes at the end? Arne Slot's got the mid-ass touch.
He has indeed. Liverpool got over the line. Now we all turn our attention to the Manchester derby here at the Etihad Premier League Live on the road. Big team is on as well. Donnarumma in from the start. Šeško starts for United as well.
Anytime I kiss your face, I know
I tell you now, because when my was sign up, they're going to compare my banana age. Banana senior. He go give 10 years after. He go give, if you tell man, give 10 years. The time has come. Your life, man. Give me the 100.
What's this media doing? Come on.
Correct as a team. Left Lando pass. Norris and Piastri have swap places.